Hey, how you doing, guys? As promised, we're back, spicing things up a bit. I want to give you guys a simple breakdown on a nutritional guideline. That way you guys can be prepared, so you can build muscle, lose fat, whatever your goals may be, but for the most part, preparation is key. So, because preparation is key, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the first thing you need to be prepared. So, this is a meal bag, as you can see. I used to take this to work all the time. So it's really convenient because you can just go ahead and take it. You can stuff your, you can put your meals here in order, so it has a little container. So meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4. For the most part, I have about 5 meals. It really depends on what your goals are, but you gotta listen to, when you're hungry and when you're not hungry. So for the most part, throughout the duration of my day, 5 meals is pretty sufficient. So, all right, guys. So that's a meal bag. You can get whatever meal bag you like. So it doesn't really matter, right? As long as you're prepared. So here's my fridge, guys. As you can see, I have a lot of eggs in here. Eating 8 to 10 egg whites a day can be pretty hectic. You can go ahead and buy the egg white container, but I like to feel natural, kind of like just go ahead and crack it. So that's just me. I've been doing it for years, so I'm kind of just used to that. I have about 8 egg whites, guys. It varies on your experience, how long you've been lifting. If you guys can eat 4 to 6, woman 3 to 4, it really depends on what your body can take. Just listen to your body. If you feel like 8 is what satisfies you, then go for 8. If you feel like 6 satisfies you, go for 6. Like I said, it depends on how much muscle mass you have, the intensity of your workouts, your weight, so many variables. So just try to measure things out, right? Now, as you can see, I prep my brown rice for the week. I have about half a cup in here. Usually I put a cup in every meal. You can alternate from brown rice, sweet potato, potatoes, but you want clean carbs for the most part, right? So this is what fuels your workouts. It's like gas to a car. So we got plenty of brown rice here. Got my chicken. It's prepared, but I gotta cook it. I should have it cooked, but here it is. Nice and seasoned. Chicken, right, for the week. All nice and ready to go. Got some spinach if I want to throw it in a salad or make a sandwich with the whole wheat bread if I get bored. Have my meat right here. Some meat and veggies, lean ground beef, right? You want to have lean animal proteins, guys. Don't go for proteins that are too high in fat. Keep the fat relatively low. You want some fat in your diet. Like I said, it depends on your training. My belief is the more intense my training is, the more I'm going to be able to feed myself with different things that I enjoy. My body may ask for some more fat. It really varies. I'll get into more about that in a second. Now, here's lean ground turkey. As you can see, had it just about an hour ago. Some fruits. Some vegetables too. To keep it simple, put about a cup in every meal. You can add some broccoli, some cauliflower, some asparagus, and even mixed vegetables if that helps, right? Now, just to go back into a little detail about what I was talking about before, you can switch it up, guys. It doesn't have to be the same scheme that I have. For the most part, you can have lean animal proteins, anything you like. It can be tuna, it can be sushi, it can be, there's so many different lean animal proteins you can have. Even lobster, fish, salmon, whitefish, so, for the most part, if you keep things different, I think your body will respond to that. This is for me just based off of convenience. This is what I usually eat. I'll switch it up on the weekend, I'll eat something else. It really depends. But for the most part, guys, my theory is, obviously when I'm trying to cut down, I cut down the carbs. But where I'm at in my physicality and my level of training and what I'm doing, I feel like the harder I train, the more intensity I bring to the table, the more conditioned I am, the less I have to worry about cutting out the carbs. So for those of you guys that are trying to get lean, yeah, you may have to cut down the carbs, maybe down to half a cup or even no carbs at all, just veggies with protein. But my theory is if you train hard enough, right now I'm at 13% body fat, I should be less. But I want to get down to about 10% body fat, weigh about 186 pounds. I want to get down to about 10% body fat without having to cut out the carbs. Reason being is because when I cut out the carbs, my libido goes down, my test levels go down, my hormones go down, and I don't want to experience that. I don't want to go through that. So I like to keep the carbs. Now, if you guys know, I did a bodybuilding competition about a year ago, and I felt horrible cutting out all those carbs. And I literally binged after the competition, so it was hectic. So I'm trying to find a happy medium between the two where I can be fairly lean, maybe 8 to 10% body fat without having to sacrifice so much carbs. And I blame that completely on the intensity of the workouts. Maybe I'm not working out hard enough. And that's why I'm experimenting with new things to really kick up my metabolism, the sprints, the super high intensity workouts, so I can get to a level where I can roughly eat a little bit of everything that I like. Not too much, you don't want to overdo it, but if I want to go have a burger right now, maybe just one with small fries, I can do that, and still not sacrifice that body fat, but just live a healthy lifestyle where you don't have to cut down extremely or bulk up extremely like these crazy bodybuilder diets. I don't really believe in that anymore. I'm trying to find that happy medium. So guys, I hope I give you guys like an understanding on how to have more convenience with the diet and the nutritional program, guys and girls. I know for the girls it's a little bit different. Girls want to have a little bit less portion size for the carbs, the protein, but that's something that I'll have to go more into detail that's specified to every individual. So I'm just trying to give you guys a brief, just an overall understanding on how to eat. As far as fruits and fats go, try to keep them a little bit closer to the earlier side of the morning. As the afternoon progresses, stick to your vegetables and your protein. If that's something that if that's a goal that you're leaning towards. For the most part, I keep carbs throughout the whole day. I want to get stronger. I want to get faster, so I'm not really trying to cut out the carbs right now. So that's about all we have, guys. I hope you guys, learned something from this video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and message us on Facebook. Andrew Gomez, Christian Fonseca. Check out the link below. And yeah, guys, I'll come at you with different topics and new things. Have a beautiful weekend, guys. Take care.